Namaste, Big Cat Fire Signs, Grand Rising. Welcome or welcome back to Big Cat Astrology, Big Cat Wave, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, the planetary hot topics to add to your almanac over the next 7 days. On the 21st, the Sun in Virgo trines Pluto in Capricorn. Strive to feel more at ease with your personal influence. Look within to transform and acknowledge your authority. On the 22nd, the half moon in Sagittarius. This aspect may result in family issues, work complications, health challenges, as well as disagreements with the opposite gender and public disputes. It's crucial to think before you act or react. On the 23rd, the Sun enters Libra. Partnerships, harmony and equality become significant during Libra season. Allocate additional time for socializing. Welcome fresh acquaintances into your circle and re-establish a sense of balance. On the 24th, the moon enters Aquarius. Being unconventional is the appropriate approach to address the problems you may need to resolve. Being open to something different can be a straightforward way to tackle them. On the 25th, Mercury in Virgo trines Jupiter in Taurus. This inventive aspect encourages you to explore unconventional concepts that can enhance your life. Your intellect is an advantage. On the 26th, the moon enters Pisces. Your sensitivity will be beyond the norm. You might become more in tune with the energies around you. Make an effort to protect yourself adequately. On the 27th, the moon in Pisces sextiles Jupiter in Taurus. Fresh experiences can be enticing. Explore new ideas in your quest for wisdom. Please stay tuned in for the tarot reading to follow. Big Cat Wave. Namaste! Grand Rising Fire Signs. Welcome or welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your next 7 days. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Big Cat Wave. Let's dive in, darling dears, and unpack. We're going to get a domino to kick it off, darling dears. Shake things up. Oh, you have a 10. In numerology, a 10 speaks about ending of a cycle. Something's complete for you, darling dear. Finito. It's going to give you a sense of renewal as you move forward. The 10 breaks down to a 1. It speaks about your independence. It also speaks about attainment and new beginnings for you for the next 7 days. Some of you will be stepping into a more leadership role, using your innovative tactics to put you in said position. The number 1 is ruled by the Sun as well as Uranus, so it's about self and it's about the sudden change. And Uranus also rules your individualism, being a rebel, being different, darling dear. This also speaks about sudden change that you are bringing or is about to come on you, darling dears, something that you initiated. You have the energy of the 6. This is the lover's energy, signing off contracts, but it's also trusting that you're making the right decisions. You have the energy of the 4. Did I say? The lover's Gemini, which is ruled by Mercury. Mercury is about short journeys. It's also about your communication skills, darling dears. We have the energy of the 4. The 4 is Emperor energy, Mars and Aries energy. And again, it's about being more forceful, aggressive, not in a physical way, darling dear, but aggressive about getting to whatever it is you've chosen to get to. It's about you completing some work, a new contract, whatever it is, darling dears. Know that you've got the green light and the okay for what you've did in your hemisphere, darling dears. The energy of the 4-6
it speaks about someone's going into a marriage. So it could be the signing of the contract. Maybe it's a prenuptial agreement, darling dear. Someone's been prompted to take a look and make sure that they've got it ironed out. So nobody gets married to be divorced, darling dears. But you know what? Make sure that you will be taken care of after said marriage. Regardless, if you want to come in and leave as you came in, that's your business. But make sure you got it on paper, darling dears. Contracts are very important to you this week, darling dears. Read the fine print, because we still have Jupiter retrograde in Taurus. This is about you looking before you leap, darling dears. Reading the fine print. All right, love it. Let's get your oracle ancestral message. Oracle ancestral message for my fire signs for the next 7 days. Perseverance, darling dears. As I said, your perseverance is paying off. We're seeing a lot of the sacral chakra, the lovely orange. So Tuesday is going to be important to you. It's also about your self-worth. It's on 1000, darling dears. Knowing your worth and adding tax. The sacral chakra is about your emotions, your relationships, darling dears. Getting a handle on that. The sacral chakra is ruled by Venus. Venus rules Taurus as well as Libra. Venus, again, is about your self-worth. It's about beautification, darling dears. Somebody's going to be doing some form of cosmetic or some kind of an operation. Read the fine print, darling dear. Make sure you do your research before you give your body over to the surgeon. But your perseverance is taking off. Some of you had to walk through a struggle on your own, but it's made you stronger as well as wiser. Love it. You're getting a Porsche clap from your ancestral team. Let's take the one from the base. Yeah. Did I not just call renewal? You are going to be feeling renewed over the next 7 days, darling dears. Some of you are meditating, listening to your higher mind, but it also speaks about illumination. At your back, you've got the sun, darling dear, and again, it's about self. The focus is on self. It's about completing something that you've been working towards for some time, darling dears. Getting your just desserts, for want of better words. Balancing out your chakra energy. But this is also being at peace, darling dears, with yourself. This is also an acceptance of yourself. Accept yourself in every situation, darling dear. It's the only thing you've got to take everywhere with you. Love of self. Maybe it's the renewal of that, darling dear. Carving out new boundaries in your life and sticking to them. Ones which are more beneficial to you. You're reading the fine print on everybody. All right. Let's get a deck and see what else is going on for you, darling dears. Let me use a deck I haven't used in a while. The Luminous Rider-Waite. Base of your deck, 10 of Cups, wanting to be in emotional alignment. This speaks about happy families, celebrations, but it also speaks about, could be loyalty within a community, darling dears. Maybe this is what you're going to get renewed in your life. True soul tribe, being gifted, darling dears, having read the fine print in life and realized there's certain contracts you are rescinding. This is also the cutting of soul ties once and for all. Giving back what is not yours and taking and claiming back your energy, your power grid. So let's dive in, darling dears. What's covering you? Energy that's covering the fire signs for the next 7 days. Good golly and gosh. 10 of Pentacles in the upright. This is loyalty, a new home, community, party and celebrations. It could also speak about a job or making what? Multiple streams of income. Some kind of generational wealth is being created by the what? The stone that the builder refused. I'm getting black sheep energy. The comeback kid. Yes, baby. Love it. I don't hate it. The 10 of Pentacles is represented by Virgo as well as Mercury energy. This is building a stable foundation. Somebody's also going to be purchasing a home or getting the keys to a new apartment, a new flat, a new business, darling dear. But you've got success written all over you. Contracts that you'll be signing over the next 7 days. Good golly and gosh. What you're being crossed with is the Ten of Swords. This is... you are the original bad boy or bad girl. Comeback kid, darling dears. This is getting over some kind of betrayal. And this is also speaking about the surgery. Again, read the fine print. It will go well, darling dear. But make sure you research the surgeon. Look at the reviews, darling dears. I'm hearing some kind of back surgery is going to be going on as well. Not just the back front neck tapping, darling dears. This is an ending to a betrayal, darling dears. And you're going to be hearing of somebody actually passing. My condolences, darling dears. Someone is also going to be cancelling a wedding, choosing themselves in a situation. Maybe you saw something. Yeah, somebody's immature, gossiping, darling dear. It also speaks about somebody leaving a situation where there was a lot of jealousy in the past, darling dears. A lot of immature energy, a lot of gossiping, slanderation. You know, the merchants of slander on the balls of their feet. Yeah, moving away from that situation. Yeah, because you have to find your own happy space. The Page of Swords also represents someone being curious, possibly going into higher learning, maybe in the legal field, or looking at legal contracts, darling dears. This is about you putting a past situation that was detrimental to you at your back. This also speaks about something happened around the holiday season or on a holiday. This is where you saw someone's true character, moving away from that. Yeah. Betrayal, heartbreak, arguments, back front neck tabbing. Yeah. What is ahead of you? What is ahead of the fire signs? Yeah. We've got the Six of Swords on its face, darling dears. This is also about someone not moving on. Somebody cutting the ties to a long distance relationship or the distance within a relationship. This is somebody that's sat down and thought about the situation. We've seen the Venus energy about your self-worth in a situation. This is the cutting of the ties in a situation where there was distance in a relationship, whether physical or geographical, darling dears. Future, what's crowding you? Yeah, new opportunities, darling dears. Listen to your intuition. You are highly intuitive. The Queen of Wands is somebody who takes action. You're plan, plotting and strategizing, but you have the hand of God. This is new opportunities. Ring bearing card. Somebody's going to be getting a proposal of engagement. This is after a heartbreaking situation, darling dears. Consider it well, darling dears. It has to be of benefit to you and not just financially. I'm talking about mentally. Pentacles is about your mental health as well. But you do have opportunities coming towards you in the future. If you take this leap of faith and take this renewal, this green light that you've got at this moment in time. What's beneath the fire signs? Yeah. Thinking clearly about what past mistakes. Somebody's thinking about you, darling dears. Someone who's now seeing you as the right partner, wishing they'd invested in you more. But you are also thinking clearly. You realize that investigating this one person was locking you off to the whole ocean. So you was what? Going in the fishbowl when you should have been in the ocean, and you're no longer shoulding on yourself. Yeah. No longer taking the short stick. This is looking before you leap. You took a risk in a situation that you did not have all of the answers to at that time. Let me get a pink card. Yeah. Listening to angel whispers. You was guided to leave a situation, and it was about the timing. It was the right time. So never second guess on what you did leaving a situation. Energy that's currently around you, your hopes and your fears in your current situation. It's your hopes and fears. Yeah. Now you're thinking clearly, darling dears. You don't want to go back to situations or called people that in. This is about you being spiritually guided to recreate a new beginning. You'll be thinking clearly about the relationships you involve yourself as well as the work. It's about you wanting to do work that brings you joy, darling dears. Then it doesn't feel like a job. New ideas coming towards you, and you're being spiritually guided, as well as what? New relationships. But remember, not everybody that presents as a friend is actually your friend. Some come to rob, steal, and kill, but you're being you've been given willpower, darling dears, and this is about you tapping into your creativity, dropping the ego in a situation. This is why you're able to forgive and move on and let go of past situations, realizing it was all part of your journey. One is about journeying as well. It's about your work and your spiritual health. This is you using your potentials and having true growth in your life. You're going to hear about a birth or a pregnancy over the next 7 days. This is your confidence, darling dears. Yeah. Look at this. I was about to ask about past energies. This is situations that you're no longer working with, unsuccessful situations. You was dealing with high commander Decepticons, work situation, love situation. It was very confusing. This person is looking, or people are looking at the situation now. Yeah, they know that they can't do what they did to you in the past, darling dears. They can't do that again. Base of the deck. You're no longer emotionally tied to a situation. They haven't forgotten you. A lot of people are regretting how they treated you in a situation or circumstance, darling dears. But there's no spinning the block on the big cat, especially when you've been illuminated to all of their behaviors. Moon energy. This is betrayal, darling dears. You're aware of whom betrayed you. No longer allowed to eat at your table. It's not that you don't want them to see them eat. They're not allowed to eat at your table. Yeah, in your hopes and fears, never meeting people like that again. Knight of Wands on its face. Yeah, all new everything. Death card, regeneration, rebirth of you. No longer being naive to people's energies. Listen, I can't make it up. You're going to be reading the room, shorty, going forward. This also speaks about somebody letting go of some kind of addiction. You're still wondering if you're still addicted to the person, place, or thing. It's all a mind thing, darling dears. Yeah. You'll be successful moving forward because you're going to be recognized by the right tribe, the right people, signing the right contracts. This is also a marriage contract. Somebody's scared about being married again. Don't be scared, darling dears. It's about you doing the work. Freeing yourself from the baggage from past situations so that you don't bring it into a new situation. Everybody deserves to be judged on their own merit, not on the behaviors of past people, places, or things. Final outcome. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. Change. Change is a must to be a big cat, darling dears. It also speaks about a journey. Maybe even somebody winning change on the lottery. This is great fortune and good luck shining on you, darling dears. Yeah, you've got messages coming in. Messages that you're going to be passionate about. It's also about the good news of it all, darling dears. Wheel of Fortune in the upright is Jupiter as well as fire energy. You're in your element, darling dears. In your element. This is destiny for you. This is great good fortune from an unexpected source for some, but it's all down to your evolution. And again, timing. All in God's time. Something about recycling. But it also speaks about distant lands, darling dears. We already saw somebody breaking off a situation that is distant, a long distance relationship for their own betterment. The Wheel of Fortune also, Jupiter energy rules the hips and the thighs. Maybe that's where you're going to be looking on getting some kind of work done. But it's also what? The releasing of a karmic relationship, and it's giving you what? Unlimited growth, darling dears. But foreign people and foreign places is definitely highlighted for you over the next 7 days. Let's get a final card to close this reading out. Wow. I'm going to use my Calm Club. I haven't used these in a while. Final card is what? You are holding the opportunities in your hands, darling dears. receiving time for you. It's what you prayed for. It's coming towards you, darling dears. You've reached the peak, the pinnacle of any obstacles or challenges. You handled it like a G, darling dears, and you are being gifted in God's time. What did I say? Travel and adventure, distant people, distant lands, action maybe by car, but it's also about status as well as something coming in with a quickening speed. Continue to be your authentic self, your wild spirited self over the next 7 days. On that note, I drops me mic. Toddle over to my Teesprings, my Patreon, or simply come back here. And as I always say, don't get smoked. And don't smoke yourself. From the ashes, baby.
Oh my God.
Namaste. Big cat wave. Until we meet again on these tarot streets. Cat, cat. Cat, cat.